Assalamualaikum, Miss Fauzia. I am Nurzeti Akmal binti Badri. So right now I'm going to discuss about the topic number 4, which is the topic is about foreign exchange market. So the overview of my presentation are the definition of foreign exchange market, follow with the function of exchange market, then the features and the role of foreign exchange market, also follow with the advantages. First of all, let us define the meaning of the foreign exchange market. So what is foreign exchange market? So the foreign exchange market, also known as a forex or the currency market, is an over-the-counter global marketplace that determines the exchange rate for currencies around the world. So foreign exchange market is the market in the which foreign currency are bought and sold. So the buyers and sellers include individuals, firms, foreign exchange brokers, commercial banks, and the central banks. Like any other market, foreign exchange market is a system, not a place. So the transactions in this market are not confined to only one or few foreign currency. So in fact, there are a large number of foreign currencies which are traded, converted, and exchanged in the foreign exchange. Then we are moving on to the function of exchange rate. There are three functions of exchange rate, which consist of transfer function, credit function, and hedging function. So the transfer function is to facilitate the conversion of one currencies into another to accomplish transfer of purchasing power between two countries. This transfer of purchasing power is affected through a variety of credit instruments such as telegraphic transfer, bank draft, and foreign bills. The credit function is provide credit for foreign trade. Bills of exchange with maturity period of 3 months are generally used for international payments. Credit is required for this period in order to enable the importer to take possession of goods, sell them, and obtain money to pay off the bills. Lastly, the third function of foreign exchange market is to hedge to foreign exchange risk. The parties in the foreign exchange are often afraid of the fluctuation in the exchange rate, which means the price of one currency in terms of another currency. This might result in a gain or loss or to the party concerned. Here are some features for foreign exchange. There are 4 features, which is high liquidity, market transparency, operates 24 hours, and dynamic market. So the foreign exchange market is the most easily liquidable financial market in the whole world. This involves the trading of various currencies worldwide. The traders in this market are free to buy or sell the currencies anytime as per their own choice. Then, for market transparency, there is much clarity in this market. The traders in the foreign exchange market have full access to all market data and information. This will help to monitor different countries' currencies price fluctuation through the real-time portfolio. The foreign exchange market functions 24 hours a day. This provides the traders the possibility to trade at any time. So lastly is dynamic market. The dynamic market is a dynamic market structure. In these markets, the currency values change every second and hour. Next is role of foreign market participants. The participants are included commercial banks, foreign dealers, central banks, MNC, and broker. So for the commercial banks are the channel of forex transaction which facilitate international trade and exchange to its customers. So when banks act as a dealer for the clients, the bid-ask spread represent the bank's profits. So speculative currency trades are executed to profit on the currency fluctuations. Secondly, foreign dealers act as a trader who buys and sells currencies. For example, a foreign exchange dealer may buy dollars from one party and sell them to another at a different exchange rate. Then, for central banks, for instance, during periods of lengthy deflationary tendencies, a central bank may weaken its own currency by producing additional supply. Then, for the MNC also, the participant, which is considered the example of a German solar panel producer that imports American components and sell its finished products in China. After the final sale is made, the Chinese yuan the producer received must be converted back to euros. The German firms must then exchange euros for dollars to purchase more American components. Lastly, for broker in foreign exchange, the financial experts who act as a sure intermediary between the dealers and the investor by providing the best quotation. Then here is the example of forex trading. It is selling euro to USD. So it is trading at 1.13010 to 1.13020. So the selling price is euro to 20,000. Then for the margin rate is 3.34%. The position margin is $754.94. So the prediction was correct, and euro to USD drops over the next hour to 1.1250 and 1.12520. The profit is $9. The losing trade is the prediction was wrong and the price of euro to GBP drops over the next hour to 0.84390 to 0.84400. So the price move is 57 points and the loss is euro negative 114. Next is example on buying euro to GBP. Euro to GBP is trading at 0.84950 to 0.84960. So the buying price is euro 20,000 and then the margin rate is equal to 3.34%. So the winning trade is the prediction was correct and the price rise over the next hour to 0.85530 to 0.85540. So the price move is 57 points and the profit is euro 114. The losing trade is the prediction was wrong and the price of euro to GBP drops over the next hour to 0.84390 to 0.84400. So the price move is 57 points and the loss is euro negative 114. Here is the advantages of foreign exchange. So there are very few restrictive rules. This allows the investor to invest in this market freely. Secondly, there are no central bodies or clearinghouse as the head of the foreign exchange market. So hence, the intervention of the third party is less. Thirdly, the advantages is many investors are not required to pay any commissions while entering the foreign exchange market. Fourthly, as the market is the open 24 hours, the investor can trade here without any time bound. So fifthly, the market allows easy entry and exit to the investor if they feel unstable. As the conclusions, although foreign exchange may be confusing in today's global marketplace, there is a critical need for almost everyone to understand foreign exchange like never before. As the world shrinks, there is an ever-increasing likelihood that is required to address the risk associated with the fact that there are different currencies used all around the world and that these currencies have an immediate impact on the world.